went to back the car out of the garage, and Theo and Joel were just standing there in my driveway. I usually try to steer clear of them, so I was pretty confused to see them there. They were standing next to a very suspicious looking car, and next thing I know, I'm in the back seat of the car and I'm strapped into the seat. I can't move. And I looked out the window after a few minutes. We were on the road already. I don't know what happened. And I looked out the window and we're at the movie theater. When I asked Theo and Joel what we were doing there, they didn't answer. And that was the first red flag that something was wrong. They carried me by my wrists and ankles into the theater, and they just tossed me into a seat in one of the theaters. And then the cleaning crew said that they weren't done yet, and so Theo and Joel took me and brought me back out. And about 10 minutes later, I was still hanging by my hands and feet. But the cleaning crew was done. They finally walked out, and so I was tossed back into the seat again. All of a sudden, the Minecraft theme started playing, and I heard Jack Black's voice, and then it finally hit me. Oh shoot, a felony has been committed. Not the kidnapping. Well, yeah, the kidnapping, but mainly being forced to watch this movie. Hi, welcome to the Guts to Critique. We are... Right. I'm talking about the Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie. Oh boy, where to even begin? So, before the movie even started, a kid a few rows up stood up and said, "Chicken jockey on 3," and then he counted 1, 2, 3, and then basically the whole theater with him said, "Chicken jockey!" And that's kind of the experience I was in for. It's hard to really review this movie, so I'm gonna talk more about like the experience than the movie itself. This movie is like a feature-length meme, and you can tell that everyone that went to see it was just there for the memes. Minus maybe one kid who came. There's a kid like 2 rows ahead or something, 1 or 2 rows in front of us, and he walked in with a blue shirt and a cube like Steve helmet. So outside of maybe that one fanboy, the rest of the theater was just there for the memes. And yeah, the theater went nuts. Like the constant applause, like whenever Jack Black would really say anything. But of course, the infamous chicken jockey scene, the chicken jockey scene that has literally caused chaos and destruction across the country. And that last bit, I wish I was joking about that, but that's actually a true story. But yeah, our theater, me, Theo, and Joel were at the back of the theater, so I was like, okay, we're safe. We'll sit in the back. That way everyone's tossing their popcorn up. It'll land in front of us. We'll be fine. We won't get hit. And so I'm sitting here. Theo is sitting here. Joel is sitting here. A kid literally, like, up and to the right. Chicken jockey happened, and he threw his bucket backwards. So the only people, I'm pretty sure, in the entire theater that got hit with popcorn was me and Theo. I thought we were safe. Turns out we were in the blast zone. So, yeah, and Joel is just sitting there laughing at us because we're covered in butter and salt and oil, and like my hands, oh my, they were so oily, like, oh, it was so terrible, like, and every time I would like scrape off popcorn, there was like more popcorn like in like crevices of like my sweatshirt, and I'd like throw it out. And so what was really funny though was Theo was actually asking for it before we even like days before we saw the movie. He kept sending how like he wanted the chaos to erupt, and he would even start it if he had to. And when we sat down in our seats, he's like, I'm going to give a standing ovation at the end of the movie. When the movie's over, I'm going to stand up and scream. And so we were like, okay, this guy is like, he really wants the stuff to happen. And then he was like, oh boy, here it comes. Like, as like they were in like the arena and the chicken jockey scene was about to start, Theo was just like, oh boy, it's about to go down. And then chicken jockey guy throws his popcorn back, and Theo's like, oh shit. Immediately his attitude changed. It went from like, oh, to, oh my god. And so that was pretty funny, not gonna lie. But Joel's just laughing at us, but we got the last laugh though, me and Theo, because Joel drove us there, which meant it wasn't our seats that were going to be covered in oil and butter. It was going to be Joel's. That was pretty funny too. Yeah, that was pretty good. So, that's just kind of like the experience that I had. I mean, there's a scene towards the end of the movie with like a bunch of wolves, and a kid a few rows up was like, "Wolves unite!" So that was pretty funny. But like that was like the environment that I was seeing this movie in, and I kind of went in expecting it to be just a feature-length meme, and that's what I got. That's what the experience was. It was a lot of fun well, it was fun to a certain extent. I was not very happy about having popcorn thrown at me, and like I think I would have had more fun if the kid had just chucked popcorn at his own friends or at someone else. But it felt personal. And so but what was really weird was like they threw their popcorn back, ran out of the theater like cartoon characters, got refills, came back and sat down, and then when the movie was over, they stood up and like looked back and like saw the scene, they saw the crime scene of their popcorn on me and Theo and like on the floor, it's everywhere. And they were like, oh my gosh. And I said this, I'm normally pretty like introverted and shy, like I'm very socially awkward, but when you piss me off, a lot of that kind of goes away. And so I said, you animals doused us in popcorn. And they were like pointing at each other. It was like the Spider-Man meme. Like they're pointing, like, no, it was him, it was him. And yeah, so I was kind of upset with those guys. I would say a bad word, but you know, I'd have to bleep it out, and I don't feel like doing that again. So, but then they came back and they were like shaking people's hand. Like actually, they said they hated the movie. They said like, oh, that movie sucked. I want to go home. And it's like, you came just to throw popcorn, and then you didn't even enjoy the movie. Like you didn't even enjoy throwing popcorn. Like you were like, that sucked. I want to go home. Like that pissed me off even more. But then they stayed and they were like shaking hands with people. They were like shaking people's hands, like going down the row. And Joel shook their hands, that traitor. Like that made me feel even less bad when like we got his seats dirty. But like he shook hands with them I think twice. They came up to him and shook his hand, and then they were like standing like at the stairs, and like we were walking out, and they're like putting their hands out and like shaking people one by one as they were leaving. They put their hand out for Joel. He shook their hand. They put their Joel. They put their Joel. They put their hand out for me, and I said, "I'm not shaking your hand." I said that. Once again, normally I don't like confrontations. I really don't like talking to people in general. But like normally I'd be too shy to say something like that, but like I was kind of mad at these kids, and I think they had it coming. Although now that I think about it, it might have been letting them off easy. My hands were oily. My hands were oily. I probably should have shook their hands. Although, their hands are probably oily too because they were the ones eating the popcorn, so I don't know, maybe. But to me, a handshake is a sign of respect, and denying them that privilege, it's like I put them in their place, sucks to be them. So, yeah, as for the movie itself, once again, it's really hard to talk about this. Like, I feel like this movie is like two different movies in one. It's meme culture, the movie, but it's also a Minecraft adaptation. Looking at it as a meme, as like a movie about memes and stuff, I think it's very entertaining and very enjoyable, very watchable. As a Minecraft adaptation, this was a pretty big letdown. I don't think this was the right direction to go. I think making it live action, they immediately shot themselves in the foot and kind of set themselves up for failure, because there's just that disconnect of like everything in Minecraft is supposed to be low poly, like very like pixelated and cubic, and when you have Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and other humans with like very high quality cubic shaped creatures, it's like that uncanny valley that like it's just so odd and weird. And like there are some fun little Minecraft Easter eggs and references in there, some like fun little details that's like, okay, that was cool to see in a movie. Like hearing like some of like the music and stuff, like, it hit the right notes. But this was not the Minecraft movie that really anyone wanted. Like, I mean, I know like they called it a Minecraft movie instead of the Minecraft movie, and the director said that was intentional, that they called it a Minecraft movie because this is not the definitive Minecraft movie, it's just a Minecraft movie. And even as just a Minecraft movie, I still think it's very disappointing. I don't know. It's not what I like. It takes way too long for it to get going. It's like 25 or 30 minutes of just setting up like Jason Momoa and the other characters and like on Earth, on like regular humans and stuff. It's like setting up their drama, their characters. And like when it was doing all of that, it was like I honestly forgot I was watching the Minecraft movie. Like it felt like I was just watching some random comedy with starring Jason Momoa. Like I forgot I was watching a Minecraft movie because there was no Minecraft stuff in it. It was just humans on Earth being wacky and getting the shenanigans, jetpacks and stuff. And finally we get to the overworld, and it's like, oh right, I'm watching Minecraft. And like it was very entertaining, it was very fun, but it's not the Minecraft movie that we were hoping it would be. So I think if you go into it expecting it to just be a feature-length meme, I think you'll get your money's worth and have a lot of fun. But otherwise, I mean, I know this review is coming out like 2-3 weeks after the movie, but like regardless, it's still making crazy money at the box office, so maybe I'm not too late at hitting some people. If you're just someone that like you just want like a traditional Minecraft adaptation, you're gonna be very disappointed, and you can probably just wait to stream this one. there are some fun little Easter eggs and stuff that, like, if you're a Minecraft fan, it's like fun to kind of pick those out and stuff. But otherwise, there is no reason for you to watch this movie. It really felt like just an ordinary like comedy adventure that just had like a Minecraft skin like wrapped around it. Yeah, can't really recommend it, but I mean, if you like memes, definitely go see it. But otherwise, you can just skip this one. Man, 2025 has not really been great for movies thus far. So, that's all I gotta say about that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.